Hey guys, this is Kat Comadino. I'm here with Bryan JL Glass, looking over Furious and Mice Templar. And I want to talk about Furious. So I've been loving this series.
Thank you very, very much.
Great mini-series. How did you come up with the idea?
Oh, the idea of doing this character as a superhero that's kind of a crash and burn individual has been with me ever since I read Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli's Daredevil Born Again. And I read that when it's coming out in comic form, like individual issues for 8 months. And I was so moved by that tale. I wanted to apply that technique of like dismantling a character, but I wanted to apply it like not to a daredevil, but to the character least likely to have a dark side. And within like 5 years, I knew I was never going to be able to do that at Marvel or DC. I wasn't even a published writer then, but I was so in love with the story I had created outside of the character that it was for. So I've spent like the last 20 years trying to figure out what would be my hook to be able to one day like tell that story that I wanted to tell.
It's your baby.
Very much so. And unfortunately, tragically, what inspired this actual incarnation of child star turned tabloid crash and burn celebrity turned superhero was inspired 2.5 years ago by the passing of Whitney Houston. And particularly it was Patton Oswalt's Twitter about, he took to task the people that were like, oh, what a tragedy, we never saw this coming. And he called them out and said, she's been dying in slow motion before our eyes for 20 years, and none of you did a thing. And that just so struck me. I was never a fan, but I'm old enough to remember when her very first music video came out, and she was the spunky teenager on MTV with the hit Happy Song. And to just watch as she became a late night talk show host punchline in their monologues. And then she got involved with bad characters and horrible life choices. And her passing just really resonated with me on a dark, dark level. And about 6 weeks later, I turned to my wife and I went, I've been trying to find that hook for my character, and I think that's it. And that is when she coalesced into Cadence War and became Furious. I kind of replaced a world of superheroes with a world of superstardom, and then reinserted superheroes. That's it.
You never see comics where it's a celebrity, someone who's already been a celebrity, and you become a superhero. The superhero is already a celebrity, so it's just those two actors work together. And is that something you were definitely thinking about when you're writing?
Very much so. Like the moment I realized that we had this approach for the character, I knew there would be this wonderful tension of she's a celebrity, and in many ways she's addicted to fame. And then she becomes famous as the superhero, but she knows deep down that the moment the world knows who she really is, she undoes her own redemption. And the internal struggle that sets up, that she can be cured of her drug addiction, she can be cured of her alcoholism. How do you cure an addiction to fame?
I love that about your video. Is there any sequels you want to make?
Oh, very much. I have barely scratched the surface of this character.
It seems that it's so much story there.
Yeah, in fact, the story told in this miniseries is not the original story that I conceived of 20 years ago. This would end up being her backstory, and I realized let's just make her backstory unique enough that it stands on its own. So now the backstory's backstory is that she was a child star. And so the plan is, as long as the fans love the character and keep supporting the book, she has quite an evolutionary arc she's going to embark on. And hopefully maybe 5 years from now we'll get to the story that I really want to tell.
I'm really excited for that. I'm telling you, there's a sequel, I'll be on top of that, I'll be reviewing it. It's really exciting to see that.
I've kind of been told it's just about a done deal. We're just waiting for like magical paperwork to sign, and
looking forward to that. Oh my god, I am so excited because I really love the
I'm also known for the Mice Templar, which this is. Yeah, Harvey. I've won 2 Harvey Awards for this. Kind of excited. But Mice Templar, I'll be wrapping up in the next, I guess, year and a half. We have 2 more hardcovers to come out, and it's a saga I've been doing for 7 years, and it'll be 8 to 9 years in the end, telling one complete beginning, middle, and end epic mouse saga. And I also have a bunch of other creator-owned projects in various stages of development at various publishers right now that I'm not allowed to talk about. I'm sorry.
Not yet, but hopefully we'll find out about them soon. And my last question is, Marvel DC, if you want to work for them, what characters would you want to work with?
Well, I have already, pardon me, just a moment. I've already written both Superman and Thor. This is the infamous Thor issue with the Loki as Thor's true, that someone isolated the one page. Where is it? It became quite the internet meme that Loki. Oh, this was it. When Loki is revealed as Thor's true desire, and so I meant it in a very lost brotherly relationship way, but this
took it a different way.
This one page has become infamous online, and I'm somewhat responsible for it.
That's great. I'm looking forward to all your new work, especially Furious.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. You're gonna get a free Furious poster because you've been that awesome. Thank you.